TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are live. But if you can't join us, just leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. This is the page where you can go if you miss any of the lives. Damn. I got indigestion. I done drink some Dunkin' coffee. Stomach a little bubbly. But yeah, right here above us, we also got Patreon. Y'all know what this is by now. And we got the Discord as well. If you want the links to any of this, check the description in that link tree, man. The Jersey Shore of England. I don't know about y'all, but when Jersey Shore first came out, I was tuned in, wasn't they? I was. I don't know, maybe it's just an American thing, but apparently not, because the Jersey Shore of England. So let's check it out, man. This is by Vice. Okay, we good. These are honestly some of my favorite. Liverpool is Britain's capital city of beauty. This is another Liverpool? Well, on average, there are 6 times more gyms, tanning salons, and cosmetic surgeons than anywhere else in the... Okay. Users of...
You are so beautiful.
Okay.
To me, you are so beautiful. To me, can't you see? You're everything
I hope for. You're everything I need. Talk to him. You are so beautiful to me. No, stop now. Can we get a round of applause? I went crazy. I went crazy. Y'all not gonna tell me I went, come on, man.
Hi.
How you doing, love?
Hi. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
It's all right.
I had to pick up the tan. In the tan injections, and I've run out of tan injections.
Where'd you get it from?
How is it?
Someone that sells steroids.
Wait. No, stop now. Did she say tan injections? Tan injections?
No.
I feel like I don't even, okay.
I'm not what you call a celebrity now, but I do like little bits. Is it up this way now? I do like little bits like TV and modelling, and got my own website and things like that. And when anything tends to focus around Liverpool, they always get me involved, because maybe because I represent something about Liverpool, probably.
What do you think you represent about Liverpool?
Good question.
I'd like to say it was like vibrancy and enthusiasm, etc. But it's probably because they think I'm quite vain or something like that. They think Liverpool's quite a vain city, don't they?
Marquis Suite. Ain't that a Marriott?
This is Face Fashion, which is an event in aid of Liverpool Unites with the official charity Liverpool Echo. We were formed in the wake of the murder of Rhys Jones. Rhys Jones was a local schoolboy he was 11 at the time, and he was murdered. He was caught up in the crossfire of
R.I.P. Rhys Jones.
Basically gang-related shooting where there was a bullet intended for one gang from the other, and he got caught in the crossfire just walking home from football practice.
How much hairspray does it normally take to keep it steady?
Yeah, she used a full bottle on the photo shoot we did the other day. Full bottle like that.
That big.
It was even bigger, wasn't it, the L-net one?
If you want to do this differently, you tell me.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I never heard like a woman from Liverpool.
I'll go on stage, say good evening everyone, I'm Rick Vaughan from Radio City. Please welcome my host for this half of the show, and bring you on stage. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Amanda Harrington, is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll explain about the charity angle.
Yeah.
Okay, and about exactly why we're here, how much raffle and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The great entertainment we got coming up, and all that. And listen to how loud I am and think, fuck, I've got to be as loud as him.
No better way than charity work. The kicks you get off it's just worth better more than anything, isn't it?
To give than to receive, isn't it?
How do you two know each other?
You know what?
We're actually family work.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. But the accent is accenting for me. I can't even hold you.
Cousins.
Right.
I make the clothes and she models them.
Have you got a label name and stuff?
Dirty Bear.
Dirty Bird.
No, Dirty Bear, not
Dirty
Dirty Mare. It's Dirty Bear for all the dirty mares.
You said dirty bird then.
Kind of a wenchy barn look going on today.
What made you decide to do a wenchy barn look?
Just how I was feeling. The fact that you've got to look like you're being dragged out of a barn.
Why are Liverpool women so glamorous?
Because we have no qualms. Up here, it's any excuse to dress up, even if it's just going to town shopping.
You'll go your heels the Asda. There's no calling going the shopping, you're here.
Yeah, I go to bed in my high heels as well, just in case.
What do you think could possibly happen?
Someone might knock me up in the middle of the night. Got to be ready.
Ma'am, that is a W thought process. Salute.
You think I'm messing?
Well, we went down to London a few weeks ago. Everyone was like had jeans on them, and we had all like over the top dresses, yeah, like mum's clothes. And we were in the Mayfair bar, and Vanessa Feltz walks in. She was like, "Oh my God, your dress is amazing." And was like asking us. Everyone was like staring at us when we were down there because nobody wears clothes like that.
So, this is 13 years ago. Keep that in mind.
I've done another shoot last night for my calendar, so that's nearly done. I'm doing a calendar to raise money for Help for Heroes, for the soldiers. I went to an awards with my boyfriend once in London, and there was a group of young lads sitting next to us, and they were soldiers, and some of them had like no legs, no arms and stuff like that. They were only about 18, 19, and I just thought it was just dead sad, and I just thought, what can I do to help them and raise money for them or whatever, and I just come up with this. It's glamorous, it's not like topless or anything like that, it's classy. And it's based on like weather.
One thing I learned about photo shoots, right, man, it's not, for women at least, or for anybody that's walking a runway, it ain't a flattering look to take pictures from below, right? So that's elevated runways is a little crazy, but this was 13 years ago, though. Or at least the camera crew got to be, you know, so I don't know. I don't know. I ain't a professional.
And stuff like that, so it's different, it's unique. There's one where I'm holding a big snake in the jungle, and then there's another one where I'm lying on loads of ice and stuff like that, and another one I'm coming out of a lily, so it's all based on nature, really.
I'll tell you what, superb. Don't like it. Absolutely superb. Right, okay. So listen, let's get some more entertainment on. Make some noise!
Wait, go back. This is our first day?
Had that for 45 years. That's been 45 years old. All of them have been with me for, there's my mum's wedding ring. But I think that's why they called it the Bling Bling building, because it's something to do with me being the king of bling. So we'll take you through. And on a personal note, when I was 15, I used to love going in lifts. You'd work the lift yourself.
What did you do?
Well, you had gates and you'd pull the gates across. And I was just fascinated with these lifts. And those were the days where, you know, chauffeur-driven limousines. You could not walk up.
You said when he was 15. When was that?
Bold Street, a lady, unless she had maybe a crocodile handbag and shoes. It was very much like old Bond Street. I mean, my parents would never walk up Bold Street. It was too posh. If you went to a tea rooms, you'd have the ladies would be in, you know, the pennies and and all silverware. There was the best dressed man in Bold Street at the time, and I think it went to a hairdresser called Antoine, and he came from Switzerland, and he used to walk up and down Bold Street with a poodle. Because I had a nightclub called Hollywood in the 80s, and we had the riots then, and they were coming down from Toxteth, and people were rioting for different reasons. All for people who didn't want to work, and for people who did work, we were all penalised. So we lost the shipping, you know, because of the dockers' strikes all the time. So once you lost the shipping, that was really the heart of our Liverpool docks, really. And that was a bad time. But the hairdressing industry was very, very upmarket. You know, to be a hairdresser those days was marvellous because it took you 5 years as an apprentice. These days, it's cut and blow drying, and monkeys can do that. I got my own lift. Come on downstairs. Botox should only be either administered by a qualified cosmetic surgeon or a dentist. It's like everything else in Liverpool, you know. The cowboys start to get onto everyone wants to cut price each other. I mean, I don't know so much about cosmetic surgery, but although I've had a bit. I had it.
I couldn't even tell.
I'd done about 10 years ago, and then I was in the pantomime with Julie Goodyear as the Emperor in Aladdin, and I couldn't move my face, you know. So when you're trying to express yourself, acting it, I was like that. Or something like you like that, well, couldn't stand that, you know, like that.
Would you ever consider it?
What does Botox even do? I'm cool. What does Botox even do, though? Because I'm not sure what it does. Does it lift? Does it fill in wrinkles? Does it do both? Like, does it do neither? Like, what's going on?
When you get older?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I need it quite soon, to be honest.
How old are you now, though?
25.
I do love this lift, you know. Are you coming in?
I'm glad 2023, I mean, beauty standards are at an all-time high, but I'm glad, like, more people are starting to realize, like, these magazines, what you see in these magazines and social media is not real. They're AI generated now. They're fixed. Everything is all flaws are fixed, smoothed out, like edited. Like none of this is real, man. Like be your own. Be beautiful within yourself. Only hold yourself to your own standards. Don't look at anybody else. Comparison is the fuel of what is it? Comparison is the fuel of hatred. Whatever that saying is. Like don't compare misery. Comparison is the fuel of misery. If you compare yourself to a bunch of people, you're gonna be miserable. No cap.
Really going up.
How do you love it?
I do love it. It's one of my favourite things to do.
Hey, Miami. Google Fiber.
A lot of girls in Liverpool will get the lips done for any occasion. It's like buying a new dress now. There's a lot of competition in Liverpool with Botox and dermal fillers, and the best is to be reasonable, and I am probably the cheapest.
How much?
A full lip would be 120, and that's a good price. The Botox is it's actually a botulism. It's a poison that goes into just the muscle, probably the upper face, frown lines, forehead, eyes, and you'd inject the muscle and it just stops it working.
Have you ever had this done before?
Yeah, I've had this done about 3 times.
How was it?
Yeah, I liked it.
You can only put so much in, I think. Okay, I'll just do that.
Where does the hair come from?
Russia, with love.
Is it weird to think you're walking around with...
I'm gonna be real with you. I've never really paid attention to how girls like get ready. Or I ain't never even seen a sew-in get put in. Like, this is crazy. She is knitting her scalp. She making a sweater out of her hair. Like, that's tough.
A Russian's hair in?
No. It's weird to think there's a Russian walking around bald.
We sell 100% human hair, all different qualities, lengths, colours. We sell curly hair, straight hair, like relaxed afro hair. We also do synthetic, human hair wigs, lace front wigs, ponytails.
Horse?
All accessories and stuff to go with the hair. This is like the most popular colour of blondes because it's different shades. And that's 100% human hair. So like it's fitted there. It's like it's sewn in.
I would like to go to dark because I'm loving Katie Price's dark hair at the minute. But every time, I've been wearing a wig, haven't I, for the last few weeks?
You've ordered a brunette wig, the
I've
Joanna
been,
wig.
Coming to work in the morning, popping a wig on, trying to get used to it. But when I went home, my husband hated it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If you're in the wig and hair industry right now, especially in America, you can make a crazy bag, man, because the wigs is going crazy. People making their own wigs now. They're going crazy. They doing... I know a couple girls with hair businesses that checking a bag crazy.
Joanna was my favourite.
Who?
I was going for Joanna. I wanted to be a racy redhead.
This is the half head wig, which is not a full wig, so when you've got it on, it goes like about there, and you have all your own hair over the top of it.
Do you think the beauty industry is getting bigger?
Yeah, a lot bigger, especially in Liverpool.
What percentage of girls do you think in Liverpool have got hair extensions?
A hell of a lot.
I'd say about 70%.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right. I can't believe that we're in a credit crunch and how many young girls come in and think nothing of spending £80 on their hair extensions. They just.
I ain't even gonna lie. Rock out how y'all rock out. I'm not saying nothing about it, but for me, I'm already bald. Don't come to this relationship bald. Hey, don't come to me bald. Now, if you just want a little hair extension, okay, cool. And you already got long hair, all right. But don't be bald up under there. Don't be bald under that wig.
Come in and they say they know what they want because they get it every 6-8 weeks. So they say, I'll have 2 packets of that, and they hand the money over.
Do you go tanning salons?
After the big scare with skin cancer and stuff like that, I have been sticking to false tan.
I have, yeah.
As you can tell.
I feel like really a lot paler now, but I think that they're trying to promote that, aren't they?
And this has been really popular. Most celebrities use it. This is the one that I actually use. It's voted, what is it, Bizarre Best Off the Best 2009. Orange knuckles and white fingers today.
We have been trying to scrub her all morning to get it
on.
We
will be scrubbing more before I go out.
Yeah.
Why do you feel a need to be tanned all the time?
Because I felt dead pale and sick this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I've got it on, I feel like I've just come back off my holidays when I look in the mirror.
When you've got...
W melanin. You get me. What if I put some spray tan on? I want to see what that look like.
Pale.
Pause.
Fat skin, it looks horrible. Tan fat skin
Yeah,
doesn't look as bad.
On your love
on your bob and stuff.
I started using Melanotan about a year ago. because I was fed up of getting spray tans all the time. Now I've tried every kind of spray tan, like the one I'm using at the moment, which is the pseudo tan or the California tan. They're about the best of a bad bunch, where they don't really start to come off. But no spray tan lasts a week for a start, so nothing's ever permanent. You can never get a tan that's permanent or a tan that's real. Melanotan is...
I feel like this has aged very well. I'm not saying specifically her makeup, but I'm like, every time I see a female in the UK, it's like, this is what I be thinking of. Like, not her. Let me show you. Let me see.
It's like a nap or a tap art where they... Now, a year...
Yeah.
For sure these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Produce something in your body. I still get top-ups and get spray tans, or I still put on a bit of instant tan, you know, when I go out. But the only reason I use the Melanotan is because it like gives you a pigment in your skin. It's like a top-up for the sunbeds, isn't it? It's like using a sunbed cream inside your skin.
Does it have any other effects apart from tanning?
I literally understand every word she's saying, but she's speaking a foreign language to me. Tanning and all of this stuff and this and that. I can sit in the... Okay, obviously if I sit in the sun for like 2 hours, anybody would burn, but like, I could sit in the sun for a long time. No WD-40 or whatever it's called. What is it called? No suntan lotion. And I'm good. Not a burn in sight. This don't...
Does it have any other effects? Yeah, it makes you feel sick. Well, it makes you feel nauseous, like a sort of travel sick. Whenever you start using them, you'd always have your 10 mil before you go.
I feel like she's a pretty girl, but like the makeup is killing me right now.
Go to bed. Some people only start off with 5 mil. If you'd have 10 mil before you go to bed, you sleep through most of the sickness. But to be perfectly honest with you, when you start off using them, they make you feel sick all the time.
Some people get off the internet, but where do you get yours from again?
I get mine from a person. They don't sell them on show, but if you know a person in a gym, they'll probably sell them if they sell steroids. Just because it goes hand in hand with, you know, injecting yourself with steroids sort of thing, really, isn't it? It's sort of not a narcotic. It's like putting a drug in your body, but it's not for like social purposes.
I feel like it is for social purposes. And this darkens your skin? What are the long-term effects? Like, this is like... Beauty is literally a drug, as you can see.
Hi, my name is Alex Large, and today we're here at the Mr. Liverpool contest here at the Plaza Cinema. Today we're hoping for a really good day.
I don't know how many Liverpudlians is going to be watching this, but I'm curious. Does this still go on, these little content? They got to be going on in today's, like 2023, yeah, for sure. Right?
Show for bodybuilders.
So how's it changed then over the years from when you used to do it?
Pretty much the same, actually. There's no real...
Oh, yeah. Well, I still put the spray on just for the toxic rays and things of that nature, especially since I moved to Florida. You know, I buy it for my daughter, so I'm like, you know, I don't want anything to happen to me either, so I put it on as well, but I know for sure I don't burn.
Real difference, except really the standards become higher, obviously with enhanced performance products, so that has contributed.
I don't know. Would you crazy how white people want to be darker, but black people want to be lighter? I don't want to be lighter. I love this. You know what I'm saying?
To a level of very, very high standard physique.
Like the products you're selling out there?
No, I'm talking about, obviously, you've got growth hormone involved and things like that. Obviously, the media, newspapers and coverage is against the bodybuilding sport because obviously it involves anabolic steroid. That's the killing point. All right, fella.
Okay, mate.
This is Cole Matheson, the owner of the Boulevard Gym.
Just me, yeah. Okay.
Who's all connected for many years and obviously competed for donkey's years, and now other lads are following suit.
See, the thing is with bodybuilding, there's no age limit. People say certain sports and they'll go,
You look like Marge from Benidorm.
Oh, I'm too old to do that sport. And now, you couldn't get like a 40-year-old starting squash or something like that. But if you're 40 or you're 50 or even you're 60, to come into bodybuilding, you're doing the same movements with your muscle as a young person, but you're doing it at your pace. So there's no age limit into weightlifting or bodybuilding. You're not straining yourself because you're not going to excess weights.
Do you mind me asking how old you are?
You're not going to.
Look at Buddy in the background. Look at his arm and look. I get it. This is for competition. Like you put that stuff on it so you can see the cuts and the striations in the muscles, whatever it's called. But like
excess weights.
Do you mind me asking how old you are?
Tell him.
I've told him my age.
Yeah. No.
Point in lying because
I'm 59.
Right. There you go. So.
The proof of the pudding's in the eating.
I just seen this and it came across my feed and I was like, I have to watch this. This could possibly be very comical, and I was right.
Are you outside? Okay. Do you want to just nip down with that? It's for Ben. Cheers, pet. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, Lynn's coming down for you now. Steroids are very addictive. On the next day, when you've been taking steroids, however, you know, briefly, even just after a couple of days, 3 to 5 days, I'd say. The next day, when you wake up and say, you know, you're having a cup of tea, you actually get to the point in that day when you feel like, oh, I need to take my steroids. You know, you actually have a feeling within you. It's hard to explain, but...
I used to hoop for 8 hours a day. It's 5 hours minimum, and then work out for 2 hours. But like a light workout, you know what I'm saying? Not heavy, but I'm naturally like muscly. Like I've never, I didn't start working out, pushing weights until I was like in my mid-20s. But before that, I was already like cut up, strong as hell. Like it didn't matter. So when I see people like in the gym, like going crazy, like I just be looking like, damn, like that's what it looked like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, because to me, it's like I never really had to work that hard. Right now, I'm not in shape for sure, but I still have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still there. If I was just to hit the gym, you know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy, but, you know, I don't want to hit the gym right now. I ain't even going to cap to you. But it's just. That I was like, what's going on? Okay, to each his own.
It's like your body's anticipating the rush. Then it's the aggressive, because they're a big man, don't mess with me. As soon as they stop working out regularly, even...
Oh, I was muted? My bad. What I said was, it was crazy to me when I first started really working out in the gym. Like, we would have to work out for basketball, but who's really working out? Like, nobody's really... But, like, it was crazy to see people going that hard in the gym for something I naturally had without no work. That's what in so many words, that's what I said.
If it's just cardiovascular stuff like regular cycling, anything, you know, that's fine, but some don't do anything at all. And then it just turns to flubber and the anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Hello. That was my chat.
Steroids everywhere. They see using them. Everybody's using them. I'm telling you that. Everybody.
What's the expression?
Steroid. Yeah, well, that's what they call them in steroids.
Right.
What you said.
When did you start getting to
these weights?
I started going to the gym when I was around 15. Like the people behind the counter didn't really realise me your age. So what they like, they seen the interest and they seen that I was a young kid with potential. When I first done it, I injected and like it kind of hurt. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a thick liquid you're pushing into your veins. It hurt quite a lot. So when they've been injecting it, it's like I was kind of, you know, I was just on edge and that, just a bit wary. I've had heart problems and everything else, so I've been like, do you know what I mean? I was just a bit scared and wary, panicky, but after the scene it was alright. Like you'd have 6 weeks off and 6 weeks on. After the scene that it was okay and that. You know what I mean? I felt alright, I started feeling big about myself and that. With me starting to take them at the age of 16, I had bad anger problems, you know what I mean? Like it kicked off. There's something that they call roid rage, have you heard of it? I was getting in trouble with the police, violence, I was having arguments, I was having problems with my girlfriend, everything. And sometimes I feel like I'm getting suffocated because my chest was like up there, you know what I mean? Sometimes I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was in a circus, you know what I mean? I walk around town, it's like, abnormal, you see, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, he must be someone, superstar, he's this, he's that. But what I didn't like about it, in the end, when I started to come off them, is the simple fact that you're obviously on steroids. Do you know what I mean? You're not big because you've worked hard. You're big because you've worked half as hard as you should work, and you've took stuff to make you like that. It's abnormal. I felt like a freak show.
Well, it's the whole thing, isn't it? Scousers. It's to become more than what they are. Guys are just really interested in their vanity and the way they look, and girls, of course. That's where the aspect is with the young.
It's sad, man. I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Hey, I be coming on stream, knees out, bacon collar, chest hair showing. I could care less. It's tough.
Younger ones, it's to get the women.
I get it, but you know.
Hi, I'm Matt Fisher. I'm entering for Mr. Liverpool. It's like a beauty contest.
You said, do I think I care more? I care more when rich. You gotta remember, at a certain point, I was making like $25,000 a month. I still didn't care. Never cared. Money, no money. Never cared. This is just not important to me.
For male and female. We've got to show off his personalities as well as what you should basically
this is before you
appeal to be. Throughout the night there'll be, well, modelling, beachwear, his own beachwear that we've chosen, and then finally it'll be the suits. Over the past 2 weeks we've been choreographing routines. So it's kind of like dance routines, press-ups.
What are you doing?
I don't make that no more.
But there's one routine where the lads have to do press-ups and one has to jump over the other. You should actually eat a KFC. I'm going to have a tan now, fake tan, spray tan, by Fake Bake.
This is an inflatable machine, so I'm going to blow it up and then just you'll get inside and I'll start spraying you.
Typical beginner's mistake.
Yes, they all start. Now, granted, damn, I can't skip this. Now, granted, like if I start making like real crazy money on YouTube at one point, like of course I'm gonna upgrade. I'm always had this hat on. That's period, point blank. But at some point, yeah, of course I'm gonna upgrade everything. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's more important things in the world, you know what I'm saying, than spending X amount of dollars on t-shirts and pants and this and that and this and that. And going, I mean, I'm not saying you could get some of this stuff for cheap. You can get dripped down for cheap, but I don't want to put that much effort right now because I don't have time because I'm on a grind. You know what I'm saying? I'm grinding. So it's like all that shit is irrelevant to me. Sometimes y'all see me on here in the same shirt for a week. I'm grinding. Don't care. I don't even really go outside because what I'm going outside for? I'm not where I want to be. I'm staying inside until I get to where I want to be.
A model image and I made her into a chicken because I think this kind of leg looks like a wing for some reason. And so I made her head into a chicken and basically she's had an egg and the human fries the egg. I know it's pretty insane, but that's what fashion's about. It's about making a statement. Sizzle, sizzle. Yeah, I've got my own website at the moment, www.mattfisher.com. But I've been, building it up over the past 5 months because as soon as I got here, it was a dream to build up something like that. So my confidence has grown so much in these past 6 months as well.
What other beauty treatments do you have apart from spray tan?
I don't really have a lot of beauty treatments. I mean, I used to have facials. I used to have one where I had to hold like a metal stick, and they sent electrical currents on my face.
So if you come out on a Saturday night in Liverpool, you'll see everyone all tanned up, hair done perfectly. They've got all the nice accessories. They look amazing. They all look
The
like
dresses,
stars.
yeah, basically.
They get dresses made. Yeah, they get dresses made. So you definitely want to go with the dark tan.
Aren't you dark?
Has it?
Aren't you dark? Start with.
It is dark. Yeah,
No,
oh, I
are you
am.
dark to start
Yeah, I am.
I got a friend that owns a spray tan business. She live in California. I don't know why I just mentioned.
3, 2.
It's too light.
4.
It's too light. You almost threw it through the ceiling right there. It's too light.
4. 3, 2, good, 1. Good. Know the back straight, head up. Awesome, good, 1. Good technique, 2. Show one way down. 3, easy, yeah. Go neck break up. Liverpool is very well known for the football teams. And football lifestyles are very glamorous. And maybe the girls look up to the glamour models that are already out there and say, I want to be like that.
There's a glamorous model at judging tonight, isn't there?
Yeah, Amanda Harrington.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Can you describe Amanda?
Amanda's fantastic. She's a really hard-working girl. She's very independent. She's gorgeous. She's got blonde hair. Big assets.
Bien. Soy Rick Vaughan, Amanda Harrington.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, wait for me. Sorry.
I was thinking in this lift long enough you could do your full makeup, couldn't you?
Is someone in the lift?
Oh, hi! Are you okay?
I am.
That's Amanda.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You?
I'll be with you now. I've just got to get these pictures taken. Sorry. I know what my fringe is on this side. I need to be this side.
Who's the lady in the red dress, by the way?
My friends.
Is that your friend? Get her on the picture.
Jade,
Get by the window.
do you want to get a picture with me?
Get by the window. Get by the window, because look really great. After you.
You've actually met a couple of girls who are what I call grafters. They're actually prepared to get out there and not wait for somebody to rock up with the checkbook and say, go and get what you want. They'll fight for every penny they earn. It's the old saying, isn't it? You judge a book by the cover. A lot of people do that, especially with the wag culture, the Liverpool culture. And I dare say there are a lot of people do that, especially with the wag culture.
What is wag culture? What that mean?
The Liverpool culture. And I dare say there are a lot of girls out there that would love to be hooked up to a footballer or two. Wouldn't we all, for a nice life? However, when you actually scratch the surface with some of these girls and realise about their insecurities, their frailties, they're just normal girls. Amanda and Jade are real good friends, and everyone would think, well, isn't there a bit of sort of animosity in there over who gets what gig or who gets what magazine? They're from a different era, where I call them young kids. They're not young kids, because I'd like to say we're all the same age, 20-something. Where for them, history possibly isn't a big part of their lives. It's all about the future. I think kids now would rather know about how a Selfridges were built rather than how a castle was built. That's life. Get with the programme, let's move it on. Once you scratch the surface and all the hype around the girls, because they're really popular and for the right reasons, they do lots of stuff for charity which nobody even ever talks about, because you wouldn't associate the girls with charity stuff.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, they could be doing as much as they want with charity, but nobody cares. Unless you're in politics or something, or unless you get in trouble. Then that's when all of that come out, but like nobody, like doing charity, I'm not saying doing charity work is not good, it's great, but for this industry, no one.
And they'll probably not even mention it to you guys tonight. They're not like that. They're just normal girls who like us all. And it sounds a bit corny, just want to be loved.
To be honest, like I've been in a couple of relationships over the years, and when I've been single, I find it hard to meet someone because I don't get approached a lot at all, really. Never. I wouldn't like.
It's tough. People be intimidated. A lot of dudes is intimidated by beautiful women. But that's a testament of how they feel inside. Me, if I think you look good, my primal instinct is to approach you. But everybody not like that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody think they got this whole, oh, she's out of my league thing. Ain't nobody out your league, bruh. That's made up.
I mean, I'm not a big head. I wouldn't like to say it's because of the way I look, because I'm not like that, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe they are a bit intimidated. I don't know. I wouldn't like to say, but that's what like my friends have said, because sometimes I've been like single for ages and I've thought, why is that? But obviously maybe it is intimidation, I'm not sure. My mum brought me up on my own and I didn't really have my dad around much, so you know, I think that's what made me more determined in what I do.
Whoa. What did you just say? My mom brought me up on my own and I didn't really have my dad around much. Be honest, that's a little red flag to me. It is what it is, but as a grown man nowadays, I be taking that as a red flag. But you couldn't help it, I get it, because I'm a fatherless child too, so I get it. But you know, he be explaining a lot.
You know, I think that's what made me more determined in what I do. This is my mum.
Always looked after herself, always wanted the best of everything.
Did she get that from you?
No, to be honest, my mum's twin sister it is.
Yeah, my twin sister.
Is more like me. Maybe mum's not really that fussed on, you know, like you like nice clothes and stuff, but she's not obsessed with shopping and whatever, where my mum's twin is. I think I'm more like my mum's twin than I am my mum.
I think some of them should cool down a little bit with the makeup, because most of them are natural beauties anyway, aren't they? They really are, but I don't think she needs all that.
What's up, guys? My name is Mike, and
Mike, come on now.
But what's the point of having a good personality if you look terrible? The whole world is based up on appearances, first impressions. That's not the be all and end all of everything, don't get me wrong, but it's first.
So what's more important to everybody? Being beautiful with a shit personality, or having a shit personality and being just mid? Wait, I said that wrong. Okay, wait, let me start over. Hold on, let's
Impressions that people have got of people.
Bring it from the top.
Matter. I don't expect all of them people to like the way I look, but I just...
Let's bring it from the top. Okay. What's more important? Having a nice, great personality and looking like just mid, or looking beautiful, 10 out of 10, and having a shitty personality? Which one would you choose as a man or a woman? It could go either way. Me, I'd rather be with the person with a great personality and be mid-looking, because that great personality carries, you know what I'm saying? Like, it carries through the entire relationship. It's going to make things a lot more simpler. Now, if we can get both, that's a W. But I'm not pressed about that, man. Like, I'd rather personality go way, way further, man.
Just don't want to look the same as them. I look after my appearance in my own way, not in the way that they look after theirs.
It's a beautiful fiend.
Yeah, this is Mark Hart. He's a junior competitor, one of our lads from the gym. He's here today to compete. Obviously, he'll have tan on later.
Yeah, I'll have tan on, yeah.
He's a bit...
tan on.
Go on.
What sort of tan were you?
Dream tan, we used the Dream tan. Last time we used Pro Tan.
Explain what that is.
Dream tan is like the colour, so when you put it on, it'll be like straight on, do you know what I mean? Not like you've got to develop the other tan that you've got to put on coats and coats and coats. It reminds me of the Fantastic Four or something like that.
Well, I've never tried it with a roller before. Normally we just put it on you with a sponge, put it on with your fingers, or you could just dab it on, just rub it in with the hands. So I was just trying with the sponge just to see what the difference is like.
Just slap it on like mud. It's a bit thin though.
A friend of mine had suggested that I want to try it. I'd tried jiu-jitsu, I'd tried karate, and bodybuilding I just got to like. You don't do it for females. A lot of females don't like it. You'll notice it'll be more like a lad who'd notice your physique. Everyone was saying to me last night, "Oh, where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been on holiday?" I went, "No, I haven't." It gives you more confidence. It does give you more confidence, and for people who were suffering a lack of confidence, you know, it would...
I get it, man. Going to the gym with the guys, gym bros culture, it's a real thing, man. It's good for mental health, it's good, but like me, I would never compete, but like going to the gym, I feel it. I feel it. It'll help mentally as a man. You know what I'm saying?
It would be a good thing. This comes off on your clothes, comes off on your bed. When you get the tans, you sleep on old sheets, you wear tracksuits in bed, it's uncomfortable, it's sticky, it's tacky, but it looks nice. It was girls who always used the sunbed shops and all that, but now there is a lot of lads who use sunbed shops. I know it's not a healthy thing, and it's not a good thing for underage, or, you know, I can understand them putting an age limit on using sunbeds and sun showers, but for other people it's a business, isn't it? You can get injections, melanotan is what it is, but there's reports on
That's
that,
crazy.
reports in the gym on the wall at a newspaper cutting saying it's a link to cancer. Now, whether it is a link to cancer, I don't know. It's supposed to help your sexual life as well, apparently. Nearly lost my finger then.
Yo.
Liverpool has, I have to say, and I've heard a lot of people say it's probably the best looking girls in the country, or not far off. If you travel around the country, and I travel around the country quite a lot, Liverpool does have some of the best looking girls, I think.
When I was doing the tours, like when I was doing the videos, doing the tours of the city, Leeds, it was Leeds, and it was one other one. I think it might have been Manchester, but I think it was Leeds. Leeds was top tier. Leeds was top tier. Yeah, Leeds was top tier. Right?
And they always make an effort when they go out, probably a lot more than other places. It's very fashion conscious, and so I think that is probably one of the major things.
Liverpool was not far off though, but it was Leeds for me.
Doors closing.
How many floors up is it?
4, 3. Well, round 1, so we're going to 4, so is that 3? 4.
4, ma'am.
Are you like a celebrity, Siobhan?
I think they're celebrities. They're not celebrities.
They're not celebrities. Nobody knows them.
This is Palm Sugar. It's the new place to be in Liverpool. I just think they do the most amazing cocktails. They do gorgeous shots, and I just think it's just a fantastic place for everyone to meet up on a night out.
It's very nice.
If you come here on a Friday or Saturday night, any weekend really, we tend to have, you know, everyone looks like Jade. Well, tries to look as good as Jade, but yeah, certainly Liverpool women take pride in
They make the best of themselves.
looking after themselves. So it's like almost a Coventry.
I agree with that. The Liverpool women I come across, they do take pride. Like in any situation, they be trying, they be going hard.
Isn't it? Have you actually danced on the bar yet?
No, I've had my photo took on there though, didn't I?
In the centre.
Yeah, on there.
Very opulent, luxurious, very Liverpool. Lots of Swarovski everywhere you look. £3.5 million worth in the whole place.
Business cards. I just think the lights just look absolutely amazing, don't they?
You've got actually crystals on your business
I've got
card?
my photograph in here is on my business cards, and everyone says to me every time that, like, I get them out, oh my God, how amazing are them lights.
Very sparkly, very Liverpool. This is a traditional gong from Thailand, and this used to be, it was like mealtime for monks, and actually can be heard from miles away.
Girl, hit the gong.
This is where most of our celebrities come, isn't it, Jade?
Yes, it is.
All the footballers, the wags. This is definitely your high-end Gucci, and downstairs is more Topshop. Yeah. I don't think anybody in Liverpool takes themselves seriously. You know, we're all comedians, aren't we? I think we're all a bit real. I think we know where we're from, and
we're all a bit real is a crazy statement while I'm watching this.
What we do. And I suppose I'm speaking for you here on your behalf, but you know, you make a lot of effort in terms of your appearance and spend an awful lot of money on your appearance, but you don't take yourself serious. You're still a real down-to-earth girl.
Oh God, yeah.
And through here is the most popular for the curry and chips.
Al Kuzma. I would never go to a place like that. I would never go to a place like that. How does this place embody what Liverpool is all about? It doesn't. Why would I go here? Hell no. I'd be miserable in here. Put me with the people. Like, this is ill.
This is where all the gossip. This is where you find out everything. Anything you want to share with us that's happened here? Any gossip?
Bet you they don't even serve bowl of scouts, whatever it's called.
The inspiration behind this was all...
Yo, why is my camera tweet? I don't have time to... We've been in here 50 minutes and it's still 20 minutes.
Romeo and Juliet. Obviously where the two first met and it was romance. Obviously the Liverpool spin on that with the characters and the humour would be they first met in the toilet. Wasn't that loud, was it?
Terrible.
You know, I used to, born and bred in Liverpool, and then I went to the States to live and came back, and it was completely different because when I left it was like shell suits, curly hair and moustaches, and then came back to it like a little bit of style. And I just think it's just evolving. I think in 10 years' time, we'll give anywhere a run for the money.
How did that age? No, I'm just asking a question. I don't know. I've never got this complete vibe. This is new to me. I didn't even, when I seen the title of this, no clue that it was going to be Liverpool based. Didn't even cross my mind.
The Philly cheese.
I've never thought of Liverpool in this light. When I think of Liverpool, this does not come to mind.
Egg sandwich looks nice, but then I've seen half roast chicken, steak, a reform burger, chocolate fudge cake, followed by steak, chicken liver pate, followed by steak. Oh, the burger sounds. Burger.
There's your order.
Yeah. Well, I was going to have the char grilled asparagus and then a steak. It's got to be cooked and juicy, but cooked all the way through to the middle, but not rubbery. Yeah, I don't want to see blood, because I might have to send it back if it's not. And can I?
Yeah, I'd like a medium steak, but I want it well done, but I still want it juicy and tender, but I don't want to see any red, but I also don't want it rubbery. Can you do that? What are you talking about? What is she on about? My bad, I know I'm muted. My camera keeps going in and out because there's no light. It's raining outside. It's just a terrible vibe right now. It's a terrible vibe outside in Miami.
We have the duck spring rolls, please, and the duck breasts. That's it. One more drink and then I'm on.
How do I like my steak? Medium meat, man. Just give me a medium. I wasn't like this. I used to be a well-done guy because that's how we were raised in our households. But like, I'm a medium guy for sure now. Like, it shouldn't be any other way. It's weird.
On Diet Cokes for a couple of hours. I'm Amanda Moss, editor of Lifestyle Monthly magazine, which is the biggest lifestyle magazine for Liverpool and the Wirral and Southport.
Jade approached me and said, you know, why don't I do a fashion column for you? You know, we've got loads of events planned now, and then we're going to just work together loads, aren't we? I'm having a cocktail party in my house just for, you know, select VIPs. Again. We're doing champagne, cupcakes and jewellery. This is where I sit when the kids are asleep and listen to them all synchronised snoring. But this is my little like chill out zone. Lost my drink. Don't know where my drink's gone. Well, that's Saxon's room. Saxon and Honey tend to sleep together. But Floyd and Albany, although Albany's with me, so yeah.
Albany's the baby.
No, Darling's the baby.
Darling.
Yeah. Saxon! Keep the noise down! why should London be the capital of couture?
There we go. That's the Liverpool opposite.
And fashion. Liverpool's got everything here. You get to meet lots of people and go to glamorous parties like this one. Will you go downstairs and be quiet?
Yeah, but where's the memes playlist at?
I mean, I'm not even from Liverpool, and yet I've established myself as, you know, as the Amanda Moss editor of Lifestyle Month.
I was offended. She said, I'm not even from Liverpool. Me neither, but I'm an honorary Scout. But like, I got offended for y'all. My bad.
Magazine. I walk into town and everybody knows me. We've got more fans on Facebook than anyone else. We've got 1,400. I just want everybody to...
Wait, what?
The Amanda Moss, editor of Lifestyle Monthly magazine. I walk into town and everybody knows me. We've got more fans on Facebook than anyone else. We've got 1,400.
What is she waffling about? What is she on? She's really flexing nothing at all. Like, let me rewind it one more time.
As, you know, as the Amanda Moss, editor of Lifestyle Monthly magazine, I walk into town and everybody knows me. We've got more fans on Facebook than anyone else. We've got 1,400. I just want...
Amanda, what are you talking about?
Everybody should just know Lifestyle Monthly is just, you know, the best thing since sliced bread, really.
Hey Siri. Liverpool's Lifestyle Monthly. Facebook. Okay, 17K now. You gotta be humble a little bit. Humble yourself. I was about to say, like, humble yourself. Because if I wasn't humble, I would have got on you right now. But I'm humble. I'm going to humbly decline to do, you know what I'm saying? Time out, man. Hi, she said we got more friends on Facebook. I've never heard anybody say that. Like, I've never heard anybody flex Facebook. Having a lot of followers on Facebook, being able to post and get a lot of views on Facebook it is a flex. I don't know if a lot of y'all know that, but it is a flex because Facebook is the most lucrative platform that you could be on almost. It's a top 2 for sure. So it is a flex, but like how she was just going on about it with the 1,400 took me out the game almost mentally. I was like, yo, I'm drained. This is draining, this reaction.
Liverpool fashion, it's hair, like big hair, curls, and massive heels, massive platforms.
I'm not even gonna lie, she looks promising.
Say if you work in heels in Liverpool, little heels, little heels, you're getting chucked in the corner. Little heels, you're out there.
Getting heels make me want to kill myself a little bit.
The whole money that we earn on our shitty jobs, like we're gonna have amazing outfits for. It's a babe. It's a sexy little babe. We love it so bad it hurts.
I'd quite like to be American.
It's a babe.
I think when I was doing this, I said Leeds was the women was the best, but Liverpool looked the funnest, for sure. Well, I think it was Liverpool. in no order, my top 3. I think it was Liverpool, Leeds, and I want to say Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham. I can't remember.
This is my dress for tomorrow. A guy called Ronnie made this. I've had him up the wall with it, but it looks better on anyway. Just like a nice long fitted dress, fishtail as well. But we have to do a swimwear one, and then after that we do the evening wear one. Then these are one pair of shoes I'm going to be wearing. And then just like
she's pretty.
Nice, aren't they? And we've got our pink stools as well. And there's Tony when he boxed on Russian or something. And that's just some of his belts as well. We're just waiting to get them, you know, like framed and all that, and then put up on the wall.
How do you two meet?
In our shop.
Right.
We're in my work.
What work is it?
I do beauty.
Oh, you've got your own beauty place?
I do beauty and that as well, yeah.
You going in there for beauty treatments?
For some reason, I grow more hair on my back and my chest than I do on my head. So she gets me in there and says, you know, it'll be all right, doesn't it? Blah, de blah, so one step, bang. Never again. I'd rather go home and just shave it off.
You know what's crazy? I got a hairy chest, but nothing on my back. I think I'd be devastated if I had a hairy back. That's crazy.
Was it love at first sight?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely wearing it.
Yeah, she's lucky to have me.
What do you think's the outcome of the competition going to be?
What I'd like it to be, I'd like to win.
Are you hopeful or what?
Yeah, very. I'm positive. I'm so positive.
Actually,
Do you know any of the judges?
No,
It's all new 3 judges.
Well, Tony boxed one of the judges, but I don't really know him. Because Liverpool is such a glamorous city, everyone wants a beauty therapist.
Because some fellas get spray tans, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
I know some fighters, like Dave Caldwell, who waxes his eyebrows, and, you know, he took a little bit of a pasting off me from time to time with, you know, getting them done, so... No, it's good that he wants to look after himself, but come on, you don't need to wax your eyebrows.
Well, Tony a few years ago come into our shop to see me, and we were bored because it was a quiet day, so I said to him, oh, what can I do? I want to do something here, I'm bored. He went, pierce me ear then. Oh, it's all right then. And I pierced his ear and he was walking around with this diamond earring. And
it seemed good at the time, you know what I mean?
Liverpool lads aren't like that, are they? I know like London and places like that, they do, but in Liverpool lads don't really do that.
One thing the lads do in the city, there's quite a bit of steroids.
What was going on? What's he just doing with his eyelashes? What was that? I don't even have eyelashes. I used to pick them out when I was a kid, and they grown back a little bit, but I barely have any, but I don't know what that was. I've never touched my eyebrows, as you can see, probably. Never did nothing to my eyelashes, never even been thought. That's good. I do have a nose ring, but that's popular in America for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got these, so it's like...
What's going on, isn't there? Do you know?
Yeah, you know what, you sit around, you go anywhere, you see juice heads everywhere, they just...
Is that big in Liverpool? Or
yeah, I don't know, it's certain people, mainly doormen do stuff like that, I don't know. Each to their own, I don't, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, don't do it. If they want to do it, it's a free will, mate, they can do what they want.
That's true, but like, it's shocking.
I think what Marcel's achieved in the last year is amazing because he is natural now, but I just know that by the time he's 20, I think up until 21, he'll train and achieve the best he possibly can. But then once he gets to 21, I know, because then he will be in the Mister classes, and I know what it entails.
What's that?
The Misters, it's like, well, up until 21, you're like a junior, but then when you get past 21, you have to go in the Misters, which are kind of like the big men, if you like. And to get like that, I know he won't stay natural because he can't, because it'd just be a waste of time. It's an awkward subject because they have like natural organisations, right, where people just go and compete and they are natural. Everybody knows with bodybuilding, most of them aren't natural, but the thing is, they're not drug tested. It's kind of like acceptable, if you know what I mean.
Why should it be unacceptable?
Why should it be?
Yeah. People talk about it like it's a bad thing. Why is it a bad thing?
There's a lot more regulations on it now, right?
The thing is, within the sport, everybody knows who is and who isn't. And they don't, in the organisations that I know, they don't drug test them. They don't drug test them. But I mean, you only have to look at a certain physique and you well.
The weightlifting world is such a huge thing now. It wasn't this big before. Or maybe it was and I just didn't. Maybe social media wasn't that big. And it was always big with like social media, like weightlifting and eating. Weightlifting and eating is like two of the top biggest things, you know what I'm saying, on social media that I be seeing.
I can say
bodybuilding, my bad.
Which is natural.
Bodybuilding / fitness and eating. It's crazy. What two opposite ends of the spectrum are the top popular thing.
Which isn't. And so can everybody else who's into it. Do you know what I mean? But
is it better to be It's better to be natural, right?
The thing is, right, it depends what you want. If you want to look freaky, you're never going to be natural.
Why do you think people want to look freaky?
Because it's like the biggest and the best, isn't it? But with the best condition, the best everything. Anushka? Yeah? Come here, please. No. Okay, it doesn't matter then, I'll close the door.
Sure.
Not at all, no. Did you show me your six-pack then?
How does that happen?
She's just genetically muscular, aren't you? But she was training 28 hours a week. Fridays, she used to do 1 till 8.
My daughter is genetically muscular. She's a strong baby.
All day Saturday, and then
1 till 8.
Yeah, training.
As in like 8 hours a day.
7 hours, yeah.
Well, what do you do for 8 hours? 7 hours a day.
What do you do for 7 hours a day?
Training.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you do? Body conditioning, the actual moves, just practicing the same old routines and things like that. She couldn't like go and see her friends after school. She couldn't do sleepovers, anything like that. So now she's still doing the gymnastics, but she only does 6 hours a week.
It's a big thing in Liverpool, isn't it?
6 hours a week is a lot different than 8 hours a week. 8 hours a day, I mean. My kid, like, it would have to be their choice. You know, if they talk to me and they be like, yo, I want to be this in life, then we gonna go all in. But I would never, like, I'm not saying that this is what this lady's doing, but I'm just saying I'd never force my daughter to do it, or son. I have a son right now, but I wouldn't force my children to do anything.
Yeah, it is actually, yeah.
Why is that?
I think.
Why is it?
I wouldn't pursue my dreams through my kids.
It's a lot bigger lately. A lot of people want to get into shape because they feel like they need to keep up with a lot more people seem to be doing it now than, say, 5 years ago.
Right, that completes the under-18s closing round, and we'll be moving on to the under-21s shortly.
If you can psych your opponent out, well, even better. They might pose a little bit worse than you. You show off a bit more than them, and well, you've won it, haven't you?
You know what I mean? If the small person looks small behind the bigger person, let the small person kind of fight its way through, just to try and make them not small again, make the bigger opponent small.
If you're going on that stage, you're going out to win. You can say you're not, you can say whatever, but you're going out to win.
Yeah, just don't put your head down and just get whatever you like, mistakes that you've put, you can work hard on in the gym, like, you know what I mean? Whatever things that you're lacking on, go back to the gym and try and build on them things, and then come back and try and beat that better opponent.
Yeah, that's what he's done. Well, I tried to do anyway. Beat him last time.
Yeah, beat me.
Gonna beat him again today.
What happens, innit?
Friendly competition, that's all.
Yeah, see what the judges say, isn't it? Just see what happens. I don't know. It could happen. I don't know. Just how they feel. Nah, they can try and put me up, but it's not happening.
Yeah.
Pump it iron. Watched it a million times.
Hey.
Jake Cutler's my idol, like.
Arnie boomed off, bodybuilding, stop.
What's your favourite Arnie film?
Oh,
it's gotta be,
I was watching Predator last night, actually, psyched myself up, because it's war, it's...
Literally, I do not care what they're talking about.
That's what it's like.
We watched Pumpin' Iron, didn't we?
Yeah.
This documentary probably could have been 30 minutes long.
Better when we watched.
It's overly stretched.
We watched a bit of Pumpin' Iron just because I brought it round and we thought, oh, watch this, just get a bit like in the moment, you know.
Did you ever watch Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah.
I'm too invested at this point. It's only like 10 minutes left.
I've watched all his films a million times because from a young age, that's the physique that I find is brought is for men to have. Do you know what I mean?
I would imagine, I didn't want to pause at that section. I would imagine that having that like posing coach is probably, especially in these tournaments, is like very, very, very important. I'm almost positive like you can pose in such a way that can make your muscles look even bigger than they actually are. And to actually have that coach with that experience that can teach that is probably a good thing to have, man. Probably puts you at an advantage, right?
Both of them.
You know what I mean? Fair enough, he won.
More competitive, do you know what I mean? It's what we do it for.
Can we?
Give me a year.
You'll probably look up to them as a bit of an idol, do you know what I mean? Look up going, yeah, we can end up building up to that. Do you know what I mean? Fair enough, we're only young and we're still growing. Like, work the crowd, that's what it's all about, working the crowd.
Crowd's here to see something, so.
Yeah.
Thank you. God damn.
It's very difficult to assess how widespread melanotan is. It's legal to buy and to possess, or rather it's not illegal to do that, but it's technically illegal to sell it. The kits that were provided over the internet tended to have only a couple of syringes in them, which isn't enough. Even remotely enough for a course of injections. People, we were hearing of completely unusual groups of people going into needle exchanges. So they weren't bodybuilders or steroid users, they weren't heroin or opiate users, they were sort of working moms going in with their daughters and things like this. It stimulates the receptors in the skin to produce the skin pigment. One form of it.
Say it.
Supposedly gives you a libido boost within a very short space of time. We've had reports of people's genitals supposedly turning purple. How do you tell them it's a bad idea when from their point of view at least, what they're doing is taking something which is going to make them look better and feel horny?
I hate it when there's a bubble in it. You see, you can't administer it with a bubble in it. That can kill you.
Where's the humor in it? Why is that funny? It's not funny at all, ma'am.
So what you do is you wipe the area where you're gonna put it.
It's lit! It's lit!
And then you grab a bit of skin like that. And then and that's it. You can feel it going in your system, like. To be perfectly honest with you, I feel a bit sick off the 5 mil I had before. Bloody hell, that really hurt, that one. I mean, a girl has put it into her stomach before now and nearly died. She's got the needle and she's gone that way and nearly died.
She injected right into the stomach.
Yeah, you're not meant to do that. You meant, I mean, I don't really think people should be administering needles to our nurses anyway, to be perfectly honest. The most ones who say it's not meant to be about appearance.
This is the most attractive thing I've seen about her so far. Hey, she eating, ain't she? Yeah. Turn me up.
The most ones who say it's not meant to be about appearance, and all that are the ones that are bitter and resentful inside. And they're usually the ones that are jealous and resentful, and that is ugly.
Now, I might not like the way she eat. The Jersey Shore of England is what I'm watching. I had no idea what this was about, but
that's
I'm here now. It's almost done.
So therefore, not only are they not nice on the outside, but they're not nice on the inside. And not being nice on the inside is a lot more tragic than them not being nice on the outside.
That's a fact.
When did you get that done?
About 5-6 years ago now, when Liverpool won the 5th Champions League. Regret it a little bit now I'm older getting it, because I think it's a bit chavvy on a girl now.
Have you been in this competition before?
I haven't, no. This is
at least you know that.
First year, so I'm a bit like nervous.
How did you start getting ready to play?
I went to my brother's girlfriend, and she started doing my hair and my eyelashes and all that about 9:15 this morning, where it all started. I was in the Asda at halfway picking my last little bits of lacquer and everything like that up. I've just
picking me lash. Hey, I need one. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Over here today in my rollers, I keep on saying
I'm here for
I was getting out the car, and in the car I kept on whacking them, so they're all falling out now. Kept on forgetting to duck my head when I was getting out the car. Pain's beauty, so you gotta do it. You gotta be humiliated now, but people, how many times you get people laughing at you also when you run in the shop with them on and all that. Like I say, if you want to look good, then you've got to do this stuff. The only way your hair's gonna stay big, really.
I said that their answers all seem a little regurgitated. No, they do though, don't they? Because they say, why do you want to be a model? Oh, I want to help the world, I want to help people.
Modeling doesn't help the world or help people.
No, you don't. You just got that off fucking a magazine or telly. You have all the girls waiting in here, and then one.
Have you ever noticed, women? This is for women right now. Have you ever noticed when guys? Have you ever noticed? This is for women right now. Like I said, have you ever noticed when do you get hollered at the most? When do guys approach you the most? Especially in 2023. I know for American women, they say guys approach them the most when they when they feel that they look they're the most terrible. When they just super relaxed, no makeup on, sweats. Do you ever wonder why that is? Because I'm gonna tell you, at that point, I can trust you fully. I know what you look like without trying. So I know when you about to step out and you about to put some effort into it, you about to be, you about to really kill the game. And you naturally beautiful at the same time. Men still like natural beauty. Don't let that go over your heads now. Natural beauty is still out W-ing anything else. Simple.
At a time they're going to walk through and stand in front of the judges here, and the judges are going to be
this horny ass judge. Look at how he look at his chops.
And stand in front of the judges here, and the judge.
Oh my God! No, go back. Look at the approach. Look at this guy. Eyed her smooth down with the exclamation point on looking down.
The judges here.
Then licked it.
And the judges are going to be seated on this table with all their scoring boards and everything. And they're going to get asked 3 questions that they've pre-prepared, and then they're going to walk out, and the judges are going to select them off and write down.
I don't know, man. If I was a judge, I'd be very professional. You couldn't do nothing to entice me to give you a better score, but you know what I'm saying. There's nothing you could do, but actually be what you need to be.
I'm
a judge.
Miss Photogenic. Miss Beautiful Body, Miss Beautiful Hair, Miss Lovely Legs,
crazy.
Miss Sexy Eyes. That one's hilarious. And then you've got the 3rd runner-up, 2nd runner-up, and 1st place. The boys are Mr. Body Fit, Mr. Stylish Hair, and Mr. Photogenic, and then obviously third, second, first as well.
What would you do if you won Miss?
Yo, the women's trophies were a lot more superficial. Like what? Go back. Nah, we gotta go back. What was it? Read it again, man.
Beautiful body.
Miss Beautiful Body is crazy.
Miss Beautiful Hair.
Okay, whatever.
Miss Lovely Legs.
Miss Lovely Legs.
Miss Sexy Eyes.
Miss Sexy Eyes. Are we?
That one's hilarious. And then you've got the body, and then obviously third, second, first as well.
What would you do if you won Mr. Liverpool 2010? Party! Party! Who would party with him afterwards?
It's an awkward silence. One scream. Probably his mom. Since we're being superficial here, let me see what I'm going with here. It had to be this one. Because she don't look like she really want. Where's my cursor? Why is my cursor not showing up? Oh my God. This one right here. She looks like she's there, but she's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't really want to win. I don't care. I'm just here. Chilling. I'm having a good time. Let's just get to the win.
The Liverpool 2010.
It's Christian Williams! Yeah, that's yours.
Christian Williams, congratulations, he's your Mr. Liverpool!
Come to the front. Take it on in. There's your mate.
What's he? What are you so hurt about? You knew you wasn't winning.
Give a special thanks to the judges.
Well done, Mr. Liverpool. Well done.
Hey, Vice Bogus for putting this monologue together like this, whatever it's called. He's gonna cry in the car. I don't want to hear him sing.
And Ted.
Okay.
Second place.
Runner-up in...
Second place.
Runner-up in Miss Liverpool 2010.
It's Serena. Serena Serengeti.
Oh, okay. I know she's not happy with that placement.
Like a dream.
Because I feel like everything absolutely over the moon.
Okay.
Because I feel like I've won because of the way I was and the way I felt. I can't believe that I did come second because my nerves were just shot for some reason. But I'm absolutely buzzing that I come second. I'm gonna go and get blasted now.
What's that? Was first place just irrelevant?
And I think vanity is the greatest thing in the world. Always have done. And people are vain about most things, even if they're not vain about themselves. You have a moral obligation to look smart. I took 4 youngsters to the Dorchester Hotel. It was a hairdressing function, right? So when I get to the top of the stairs, watch all the television cameras and all the photographers come over to me. I got to the top of the stairs and sure enough, saw all the lights running over to me and they were taking photographs. And I said to the youngsters, now, tell me why they came over. Was it me or was it the pink suit?
I know, guys. I know. My bad, man. at a certain point, I was just too into it. You know what I'm saying? I was too deep. I was too dedicated to finishing. My bad, y'all. Hey, I was still kind of entertained, man. TLO, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post. I'm going.